August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this. August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this. August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Greatest podcast in the land where Hotep Jesus gets paid in Hennessy rates. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. Episode 155. A Hotep's Been Told You.
Yeah.
Hotep Jesus, what's going on, man?
Oh man, life is good, man. Had a nice little weekend out in Vegas with the homies.
Oh yeah. Talk about you was out there speeching. I seen you pics with malls. I was like, oh my God.
Yo, shout out to Phil Foster. You know, he said his wife was enjoyed our content. His daughter enjoyed our content. And yeah. And they were like, they said, before we leave, we got to get a picture with Hotep Jesus. And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And as I posted a picture, I said, "Oh shit! When this hits the internet, I know I'm gonna get it." And they started posting the Brazzers. I'm like, "Come on, man! This is the homies, man. It's not like that." But it was a good time, man. I had a 45-minute slot to speak on stage at the Venetian in Las Vegas. And it was awesome. I think I did a pretty good job. I had a very warm welcome. Everybody said I did a great job. They enjoyed my speech. And it was great to just be around all those other guys and other speakers that were there. It was motivating, man. Kind of like had me coming back motivated and inspired and ready to work, you know? Especially when you see what some of the other guys are up to with their YouTube channels and their content and their businesses and Bitcoin and all of that. So no, it was good, man. It was good. Have fun.
You went 45 minutes strong, man. Like, listen, if they asked me to speak at Hotep Con, I'm getting these jokers a good 10, 15 minutes.
You know what? You know what I realized, bro? When I spoke at the Libertarian Convention, they gave me an hour. And I was like, an hour? Y'all want me to? I don't even know if I could speak for an hour. And I'm telling you right now, like, by the time I got in my bag, the hour was up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, like time really flies. I think by the time I looked up at the clock, it was like 30 minutes left. I was like, all right, we making good time. And then I look back up at the clock. I'm like, damn, I got 5 minutes left and I ain't do no Q&As. And then, I was at the conference this weekend. And then, like, you know, I was just spitballing. There was no clock, so I couldn't really keep time. And I just seen the dude, like, give me the motion, like, yo, you got to wrap it up. I'm like, damn, it's time already. So it seems like a long time. But when you, like, really get in your bag and, like, really start, you know, telling the stories and all of that, it's not that long.
Okay.
I could have did 2 hours.
Okay. Word.
No.
271 in the room, 63 likes. Get these views over 300. Get these likes over 100. Hit that like button. Hit this the share button. Kamau Kaya Taylor. Kamau. I think I bricked the name every time. Bi-weekly donation in Hennessy rates. Thank you very much. Cassius Cam. I told y'all nobody was getting dropped with them 12-ounce gloves. Grifting season. We might as well start it off. Sunday night, while you was in the air, flying back to the East Coast, Mayweather versus Paul went down. I watched the whole fight. You know what I mean? I was kind of entertained. You know, in the first couple rounds, you know, Mayweather was just feeling him out. Then he was trying to get him to punch himself out. And then, you know, he started trying to walk him down a little bit. You know, he kind of played it safe. He hit him with a couple good ones. You know, Paul got sneaked one in there. You know, people complaining. You know, there's all this rivalry. You know, people saying now. A lot of people were saying that Mayweather ruined his legacy. I've seen a lot of those takes. And Mayweather responded. This is what Mayweather said. What did he say? Well, my kids can't eat legacy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Did you think he ruined his legacy by not knocking out Mr. Paul?
No, I didn't. I don't know where people got that from. I didn't expect them to knock him out either. I expected them to just beat him up a little bit.
Right.
I think he dominated the fight. You know, after round 3, like you said, he started walking him down. And I'm like, when you got a little guy walking down a big guy, it kind of tells you who's a better fighter right there. Because he was going forward. In the beginning, he was like, all right, the first round, he was like, all right, let's turn this into a show. Oh my God, he's hitting me, right? He was doing that.
Yeah.
The 4th round came around and he's like walking him down. And I'm like, yeah, he got this one. He got his style down, his rhythm down. Because that's what Mayweather does all his fights. Because he doesn't watch tape. So he fills you out in the first 3 rounds. He does that in all his fights. And after that, he start whooping your ass. So, no, yeah.
I wish it went longer than 8 rounds. I thought 8 was kind of short, though. You know what I mean? I think they should have went 10 rounds. You know what I mean? But he's getting 100 million for basically a workout.
Word.
Like, I don't know why. I wouldn't say he ruined his legacy. You know, I think people put, especially sometimes black men, put too much into the, you know, white man versus the black man and stuff like that, fighting and stuff like that. Like, and everybody wants to knock the white man out. You know what I mean? I think there's puts too much emphasis on that. But, you know, he's a legalized bank robber. What do you call it? He said legalized bank robbery, man.
Yeah.
He getting that bag every time, man.
Yeah, that's a better legacy to have and be known for, is known for robbing the bank.
Yeah.
I find it quite entertaining. What about when they said they ruined the sport of boxing? How'd you feel about that? Is that true?
No, I mean, there's always been exhibition fights.
Right.
It's just that they're on a much bigger scale now. You know, it's like, it's way bigger, you know, with internet, with pay-per-views, you know, with, you know, you're able to, when you got social media personalities that can bring in like a large viewership, you'd be a fool not to take a chance with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of brothers, they talk all this stuff about Pauls all they want, but everybody's raising their hand. I'll fight him next. They want a piece of that bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play dumb.
Yeah.
They know they can get some money off them bulls, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think it's I think this, if anything, this will help boxing in the long run.
Yeah.
You know, and it'll also give some fighters after they retire an extra avenue for revenue. Matter of fact, I was just on Instagram. Oh, I was on TikTok. You know, no, was it TikTok or Instagram? It was TikTok. You know, my favorite my number one app of the future. I guess the Pauls might do a podcast or something. I don't know what it is, but the boy who just fought Mayweather, he said he want to fight Tyson. He said he fight Tyson, man.
Who want to fight Tyson?
The bull.
The Paul?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to see that. I want to see that.
Can
Tyson.
you imagine that fight?
That's a bag for Tyson.
Yeah.
That's a bag for Tyson. Tyson need to say yes to that. I think Tyson will wear his ass out. It's a different type of hitting. See, Roy was different. Roy could dance and he got ring experience.
Right.
Paul, I don't know if Paul could dance around them Tyson punches. There's going to be a whole lot of hugging, but he going to have to eat some of them blows. And I think Tyson, I don't know. I think Tyson might get that one.
He don't want that, man. Like when Mayweather hit him, he immediately clinched. A couple times he hit him, he caught him, and he went like he was like, he knew damn well he wasn't gonna stand up there and try to get hugged up, and so he won't get knocked down.
Yeah, Wasted Child Podcast said Tyson to knock him out.
Yeah,
I think so too. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, I think Tyson might knock him out, man, because that's a different type of power. Pop Hotep said one body shot and it's a wrap.
Yeah, Mayweather said, man, he was like, yo, he's better than I thought, but as far as him boxing heavyweights, he's gonna have a problem.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he said he won't be able to box heavyweights, man.
Yeah. Did you see the old video where it was Paul and Mayweather talking about Paul was money team?
Yeah.
You think they've been setting this up for a minute now?
I mean, probably. I would. It takes. Listen, just put it in perspective. Like it's $100 million deal. How long does that take to? It might take a couple of years, right?
Yeah. Get them a couple of fights, let their name build up a little bit, and then when the time's right, you rob the bank.
Just like he did with Pacquiao. Look how long it took him to fight Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Ken and Hotep, keep the party going. HJ was posing with Malls, looking like King Beef. I don't care.
What about Ocho Cinco?
Oh, he got floored, man.
But he did all right though, I think, right?
Yeah, he did. He looked all right. Yeah, he just got caught slipping.
Yeah, he got caught slipping. Yo, the more I think about it, the more I think I want to get in the ring, man.
You want to get in the ring?
Yeah. I want to train.
Oh, here we go.
I want to
I always
train.
wanted to go in the ring and box, man. I was supposed to go to like a boxing gym with one of my Paul's one of her nephews.
Yeah.
Like, but it never. Like, I don't think they're gonna do it. I still might want to do it. There's one in I think in Downingtown or Exton. Nothing serious, but just learn the ropes and stuff like that. But sometimes my problem is like I got something wrong with my shoulders, but because I used to hit the heavy bag in LA Fitness, and after a while, man, my shoulder be like, like it's really after a while, like I really don't really like even when I used to lift weights heavy. I had to stop doing shoulders because like I would sprain my shoulder and tear my shoulder up all the time, man. So I even stopped training shoulders and stuff like that. It's heavy. Hitting that bag is heavy on your shoulders. So I have to be careful with that.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody asked who would I fight. I want to fight Lupe Fiasco.
Oh, put it out in the world. Put it out in the world.
Let's go,
chat.
people. Hotep Jesus versus Lupe Fiasco in the ring. Wasted Talent podcast going to train me. Let's get it.
Yo, that would be hilarious, man.
That would be great. Me and Lupe. He got kung fu background though, so I might get my ass kicked.
Does he just practice with swords, man, or does he do the hand-to-hand drawing?
He be doing the kung fu shit on his. I see his Instagram. He be doing some kung fu shit too. Yeah. So his hands probably got a little hand speed.
He might. Somebody set that up. I don't care. I don't care that Hennessy rates line was close-key funny. We'll talk about that later. Look at his plate.
Got a little mac and cheese, little plantain, some white rice, and some what's this? What's that? Air fried chicken? Air fried chicken.
Yeah.
Somebody said Lupe, Tatum, Anomaly, and Biden. Tatum outside my weight class. Unk gotta fight Tatum. Anomaly, I think Anomaly might be near my weight class. I don't know how tall he is. Depends on how tall he is. Tell Anomaly, let's box.
Y'all be wearing them plantains out, man. Like, how the hell y'all have so many plantains and they be ripe all the time, man? You just what the I want some plantains.
Oh yeah, you bought some and that shit was dead in 2 days, right?
No, you have to wait. I'd have to wait like 5 days for them to get ripe so I can cook them. You know what I mean?
Oh, you bought them green?
Not all the way green, but a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like them all the way ripe.
Okay.
I like them before it get too black. Like it's got to have a little toughness to it. When it's soft, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, man, I couldn't I'd have to wait a week for that shit, man. You got this shit every week, man, and you wearing them out. Yin, yin.com. Time flies when you tell the great stories. Everybody loves a good story.
Yeah.
Beta Orbiter, thank you for donation. Beta Orbiter, I've heard you have unprotected sex with a person who got the juice. You have the juice by association.
Really?
Is that the?
I heard something about some sort of transfer happened, but
whoa, man! Stop! Just stop! We don't know what you're talking about. Greasy Bird, we mall hunting it. That's hilarious. That might be a new vibe, Marlon. CJ Man 2112 45 right on hydro in China. Was he right on the election? Biden privilege is supreme. Remember, they also tried to ruin African after the African doctor. Yeah, we said that for promoting the joint. An increased possibility of the stupid 19 being planned to ruin the Mr. 45. I mean, that's what a lot of us said from the beginning, man. So Hotep's been told you, man. I don't I don't know what you want us to say. Ken Hotep, I called that money team Paul thing on Twitter just before the fight. Kamar Daniels, donations. Thank you, Kamar Daniels. Breezy, HJ, great job at Giancore. Is aesthetically pleasing to the eye, unique, interesting, all while the topics are relevant. It's 10 out of 10.
I can't take credit for it though. I'm on the team, but shout out to Chad, shout out to Ant, shout out to Waste of Talent Podcast, shout out to Kamar, and the rest of the team over there at Giancore, man. Make sure y'all get in tune. Giancore.com. It's new media for real people.
The last chicken nugget, where the salad at?
Salad.
Mark S. Here's $2 towards one of your Bentleys. Hold on. CDC is holding emergency meeting because teens are having the heart problems from the joint. I heard that.
Yeah, I saw something just hit the timeline about that with the Budweiser joint, and the modern one. Yeah.
449 in the room. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. Let's get these views over 500, likes over 200. Yo, man, I did it.
Well,
your boy Tariq Nasheed. I watched his documentary, his latest contribution to the culture. I just finished it today. Buckbreaking.
Yeah,
I watched it.
Okay. It was trash, wasn't it?
Well, the first hour was trash. There's no other way of getting around it. I was like, what is this, man? I'm like, come on, man. Like, I know I respect some of the people you had on there, you know what I'm saying? But they were giving, stories. They weren't giving references. Like, when you have a documentary, you got to put up the proof.
Citations.
Citations. Like, the first part of the documentary was talking a lot about slavery, and they was talking about, that buckbreaking and slavery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they could have put up slavery letters from old slaves and stuff like that. None of that was done. And I know this, at the meantime, I'm listening to, I got through the first couple chapters. I'm up to chapter 5 on Renegade History of America.
Okay.
And he went in on the slavery topic.
Yeah.
And I already knew some of that because how some slaves reacted to freedom and stuff like that by reading Up From Slavery. And it coincided with what Thaddeus was writing. But what Tariq and them is like, oh, come on, man. It's like, it's too unbelievable. Like, maybe sometimes at some slave plantations, some men were being molested, whatever like that. But they were trying to make it seem so widespread.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, the first half is trash. But the second half, on point, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. Now they was talking about more modern stuff about how modern times, how the black, male is being feminized, and he went in on the Rainbow Coalition and stuff like that. Oh, they went in. I'm surprised they is not outraged, man. During their month too. Oh man, they was killing them. Everybody they put up there, he even told some of their things were a lie. That big riot they had that in New York. What's the New York bar, the Rainbow Bar?
Probably somewhere in the village.
About?
Probably somewhere in the village.
Yeah. That's what they use as, because I think somebody must have got hurt or something like that. But he was like, man, they was out there selling dope and all this other stuff, man. Please rated a joint. It wasn't even about because of their sexuality, is because they was doing illegal things in the bar. He was saying a lot of stuff like that. So I don't know if you're gonna watch it. I just watched the second half. I would rate it a 6 out of 10. But it was cool. It was cool. You know, it was. I've seen some other ones of his. I'm not sure how to rank it from the ones of he's done. You know, the hidden colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just think the slavery thing was it was too far fetched for me. And knowing that I knew in some other books I read, it just doesn't match up. Some of the buck-breaking things they were saying.
I'm waiting for the bootleg to drop.
Man, what is this, 99, man? What are you looking at bootlegs? How do you think I'm not even gonna tell, but like it's out there. It's out there. It's on the internet.
The bootleg's out there?
Yeah.
Somebody give me a bootleg link to the joint. Send that to me, please. To the Buckbreaking.
Matter of fact, but you know, the big thing, I go on poll. You know, poll and Uncle Hotep is like synonymous. I'm a big advocate of it. They're all over it, man. They are all over the whole thing, man. They love it. It's like they making a whole bunch of memes. It's crazy how they're going in on it.
Yeah.
There was one time there was like 4 Tariq Nasheed threads on poll. I didn't know what to make of it, man.
They was loving it.
They was love. I mean, you know how they was making fun of it. They was just trying to say that we breaking bucks now. All bucks matter.
They probably enjoyed that shit.
The memes were hilarious.
He was probably in bed cracking up. Paul looking at you like, what's so funny?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, you know, but I do think the second hour of the documentary was worth watching.
Okay. Well, Dill, you know what to do with that link, man.
Jose Calderon, who else saw President Biden, Macron get smacked? You seen that?
Yeah, got a little bitch ass smack.
That was an authentic French smack, man. That's I would expect the Frenchman to smack somebody like that. And you really can't go all out, man. I don't know. I guess you're gonna smack the president. You better give him your worth, man. You better give him a worthwhile smack.
Yeah.
You just try to finesse a smack on him. Like
it had that loose wrist smack. That was definitely a French smack. It was like, I don't want to hurt you, but I just want you to know you're being disrespected type smack.
Yeah. Chad, I got a custom Hotep Nation tinfoil kufi coming your way next week. Get ready. Oh boy.
Oh, yo, you gotta see Chad's kufi, yo.
I think I've seen it.
He got a literal tinfoil hat kufi with the Hotep Nation symbol on the front. He drew on there. I was crying, yo. He's a fool.
Ken Hotep, ATF just put out the pistol guidelines. Get ready for some bull to happen. And the only way to voice your argument, you have to submit it with your name and address.
Oh, you gotta dox yourself so they know who to come get.
Also, I listened to this week, part of media I listened to Bryson's album.
Okay.
Whole thing.
Okay.
I mentioned in the Discord, join Hotep Discord Patreon, Hotep Nation Patreon. I was like, man, I gave him more replay value than J. Cole. I swear to you, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. You know, I don't care. I think he did his thing. I don't think he got any skips either. You know, you probably skipped he tried to do everybody tried to do the reggae flow, Caribbean flow. He get that off. But I always say Bryson can rap, you know what I'm saying? I think the beats were decent. All the beats were decent. Him and Patriot J had a song on there that was decent. I liked it. I'm serious. I'm dead serious when I say, it was one of the better rap albums I heard. No, but now Lloyd Banks came out and that blew everything out the water. That thing's fire. But Bryson's album, it's legit. It's a legit album.
Oh wow. I think the boy can make songs. He's a real good song maker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Bryson, man. Good job, man.
Willie Handy bootleg version. Nuck if you buck break. Man. It's wild, man. It's like, I don't even know why would you do a documentary on that. Like what are you sitting down like, listen, let's make a documentary how the white man used to fucking like with a straight face. Why would you even say that? Like, yeah, let's do it. Like they were slaves. They was running up in us in the slave days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tariq, let's do it.
Yeah, that's like, you try to teach your kids Black history. That's like a chapter you just gonna skip over. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we ain't gotta talk about that. Next chapter. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's
I do
wild.
want to talk about that book, Thaddeus book.
Okay.
I got the redacted chapter. I was like, whoa. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Then we had a chapter of Italian Americans and Irish Americans. Now, I hate to say it. The Shine was right, man. Like, you know how the Shine's like, oh, they copying this. Now I know where they get this from, that everybody's copying us and stuff like that. From that book, a lot of that stuff, the only ones that probably don't have that is the Irish. It seemed like the Irish and Blacks were like kind of close and we probably bit off each other. But as far as the redacted, that was heavy copying. Now, even the Irish started copying because I think some of them started, he had some Irish dude named Cohen. I was like, what? I'm thinking in my head, all right, man, like whatever. Some of them might have did blackface, you know what I mean? So, but a lot of that stuff they copied. Even the Irish later on copied a lot of Blacks' style, dance moves, vernacular, songs. Just copied it.
Yeah.
Bit.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, man, that was just crazy, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, that book he's talking about Renegade History of the United States by Thaddeus Russell. That's my bro. Excellent book, man. I that was one of those books I just couldn't put down after I started reading it. So, when I put it down, I'm like, I couldn't wait to just go back and pick it up. Real great document.
Yeah, it's great. I recommend it. I'm listening to audiobook. I think I'm gonna do the what's the Destruction of the Black Civilization? John, you read that book?
By Chancellor Williams.
Yeah,
I read that. It's time for me to read that again. I read that as Ali Shakur. Hotep Jesus hasn't read that. Ali Shakur read that. Hotep Jesus needs to read that. Yeah, that's a great book. It tells you exactly where the fuck the shine went wrong.
Okay. Black Mountain Hotep family, gotta miss the show tonight. I'm getting married on Saturday, doing a rehearsal night. Much love to the family of Hotep and Bill.
Hey, man.
Congratulations, Black Mountain Hotep, man.
Word. Congratulations, man. How are you?
Jabari Allen, Rainbow Agenda and Buckbreaking for real.
Yeah, I better chill on a month.
Yo, do you notice the flag? I don't know in your town, man. Them flags is coming out heavy, man. Like I'm seeing more and more flags, like crazy.
Really?
Everywhere I go, I swear to God.
Oh no, I live in New Jersey. They don't play that shit out here.
Yeah, see, I live in one of those towns, you know what I mean, with the white liberal towns, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Heavy gentrification towns, so I mean, it's all good, man. Black Lives Matter, I see a lot of them Jones in there, It's crazy. I've yet to see a black family put up a Black Lives Matter sign.
Yeah, we don't play that shit out. You say, let's see a black family do what?
A Black Lives Matter sign in the lawn, a black family does not live there.
Right. Correct. Right. That's definitely the white liberal. I haven't seen that out here though. I haven't seen Black Lives
for real?
Matter. I have not seen a Black Lives Matter sign. I've never seen a Black Lives Matter sign anywhere ever in my time in Jersey. And I've never seen the rainbow flag either. Yeah, I remember this is Jersey. It's the asshole of the country. Like nobody gives a shit. Like even the rainbow people hate the rainbow people in New Jersey. So it's a different world.
The OG, that OG. This is a grift, nothing more, nothing less than from enlightened white man. Chad, bring back Ali Shakur and Hotep Hannibal X.
He did.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. What's up with Blackrock, man? You heard about this? Blackrock is the asset company, asset management or whatever.
Yeah, because
they're buying up. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I guess they're buying up houses. House go on the market. Blackrock coming in. They offering 20 to 50% over what you're asking for.
Yeah.
That must have been people. People used to call, like, this area is hot where I live in now. It's like it's being heavily gentrified. It's skyrocketed up, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like this, but I don't got nowhere to go. I'm like, I don't know where we're gonna go next. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, I'm gonna hold on and we'll see what happens. But people used to call me left and right, man. Hey, this is you don't know the house. I was like, yeah, we're just were you interested in selling and stuff like that? I'm like, I used to get texts and shit like that. And I was so tempted the last time. I was like, next time I'm going to do it. I'm like, man, give me 300,000. It's yours. I want to see what they say. Because now I'm looking like, you might get it. They're like, they're going to get it. But, Ben Shapiro said, oh, there's no problem with it and anything else. And like, he was just doing the free market shit. Is it free market or is it? Because some people are saying, like, because Shapiro said, the longer they don't get bailed out. Well, what country you live in, Shapiro? They've been bailing out. Yeah. If it goes under, they're going to get bailed out.
Yeah.
So I looked at the people that started Blackrock, and I'm like, well, and no wonder.
Yeah, don't say it. My conspiracy theory is United States of America was born in a monkey year. Next year is a tiger year based upon the Chinese zodiac. Shout out to Gary, the numbers guy. So next year is going to be a very rough year for America.
Okay.
A lot of people are going to be displaced from their homes and going to be forced to rent. So that could be a preparation for that. Buying up homes to rent to people. They could renovate them, turn, one family into two family, all types of crazy shit that could happen, with those properties. A lot of people are saying they're gobbling it up because they want people to not have the ability to buy because there just won't be, anything available on the market. Also, when you gobble up resources like that, usually when you do that, you can control the market and the value of the market. So if you buy up a whole bunch of houses in the area, you basically control the value of those properties in the area. So it's a way to sort of control the market value. Also, next year is 2022, right?
Oh.
Is that right?
Ooh. Yeah.
All right, so you add up 2, 2, and 2, you get the number 6. Now, anybody knows how I feel about the number 6? A numerology. She's going to get real funky next year. So be prepared. I think that's what Blackrock is preparing for. They're preparing for 2022.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hope we don't. I don't even know what to do, man.
Man, keep your koopy on tight. Keep your koopy on tight next year, boy. Save your money from this year. Next year gonna be it's gonna be grifting season. Like hard. It's gonna be real grifting season next year. Shit gonna go crazy.
Your boy Tim Pool even got into it. He said he tried to get a mortgage. They turned him down.
What?
Check his timeline.
How they turn out Tim Pool as much money as he got?
They say he don't got enough credit.
That could be true, right? Like you got to build up a certain amount of credit. I think they want like you got to have like 4 trade lines over 2 years and certain amount of time in a home. And yeah, I used to be a mortgage broker, so I know, you know, how that goes. And obviously it's changed since I was a mortgage broker, but it could be true. Maybe he doesn't have enough credit, but still, like in another way, it doesn't even make sense because sometimes it doesn't even come down to credit. Sometimes it comes down to how much money you putting down. So it could come down to like how much house is he trying to buy. Maybe he's trying to buy he probably trying to buy $1 million house or some shit like that.
Maybe. Edmund Gentile 499 donation. Thank you. Jabari Allen. Predominantly white liberal towns. Could they be just holding them to put in some, like, they're going the new migrant class they want to put in, you know, wherever they come from? You think they might be holding it? They're going to put some jokers in there?
Wait, what?
Do you think they might just be holding it for, like, I don't know, Chinese migrants, Nigerian migrants, you know, South American migrants, all that jazz?
Oh, the Blackrock properties?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be some sort of preparation for something like that. It could be gulag prep. It could be a lot of things, man.
Yo, did you see what the Argentinian president said?
Nah, what he said?
He said Brazilians come out of the jungle. What he said? He said Mexicans are indigenous people. The Brazilians come out of the jungle. And we Argentinians come from boats from Europe. We come from Europe.
That's correct. He's correct.
People were mad at that shit. People were saying it's racist because he said Brazilians come out of the jungle.
Well, that was kind of racist, right? Because niggas don't come out of the jungle. He's basically calling. Here's the thing. He's telling y'all that Brazilians are black people, right? And Brazil, I don't know if anybody knows, but Brazil has the second highest population of black people on the planet next to Africa. Like Brazil is literally Africa part 2. I don't know if anybody.
What's wrong with saying you come out of the jungle? I don't get it.
Because niggas don't come out of you can't live in
Brazil's full of jungle. Brazil's full of jungle, man.
It's not full of jungle. It's full of forest. The jungle is in
jungle
Africa.
Forest, man.
No, it's
jungle
not.
Forest. Rainforest. Rainforest and jungle is synonymous, man.
No, it's not.
What's the difference?
All right, maybe they might be synonymous. Let me see. Let me see. Let me type in jungle Brazil. So you type in jungle Brazil and they take you to the Amazon rainforest and the Amazonian jungle. Yeah, I guess it could be. But the thing is, like, when you say people come out of the jungle, it's like you call them animals because only animals inhabit a jungle. People don't inhabit forests. They inhabit the plains. You don't inhabit forests. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows you knock down the forest and build your house in the plains. That's like basic social studies, like science. Like, how are you going to live in the jungle? You going to fucking live in a tree? You cannot live in the jungle unless you're jungle people. And even then, you're going to live in a clearing.
Listen, I got more respect for people that live in the goddamn jungle than people who go out there and clear some fucking land. You're gonna tell me you can survive with tigers and fucking big ass boa constrictors, and you won't get eaten up by these dangerous in there, man. You a bad mofo if you can come out that jungle.
But
who's the best fighters in the world? Jiu-jitsu and all that. Where do they come from? They come straight out that goddamn. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
But they don't live in the jungle. They live in the clearing. Like, All right. Here's why it's racist, right? I'm gonna tell you why it's racist. Argentina literally practices ethnic cleansing. They practice it like, we got to get these niggas out of here. They want a pure white race in Argentina. And that's why he came out and said that. We not like these other motherfuckers. We come from Europe. And that's why I be telling motherfuckers about them South Americans. Ain't no such thing as a Latino people. Ain't no such thing as a Hispanic people. You either European or you fucking African. Because all the motherfuckers is either indigenous or came from Europe. That's why they speak Spanish and Portuguese, because that's where the fuck they come from. Spain and Portugal.
Well, isn't Argentina a little different because that's where a lot of them World War II jokers can't left and went to? Because it isn't. I thought Argentina was allegedly where Homeboy was supposed to have gone, in World War II.
Yeah.
And a lot of Germans was down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, they settled in that area. Absolutely.
I was just confused of whether it was racist or not. I mean, I guess you could say the jungle thing, but I'm like, I read somewhere, I was on Twitter, and some Mexican guy was like, I don't know what the argument, what the big deal is, but Mexicans, we're proud of our heritage, and there's nothing wrong with that, what he said about us.
Yeah, I mean, because he didn't call them jungle cats. Like, to say somebody comes from the jungle is to say that they're backwards in their civilization. Like, they couldn't.
That depends how you look at it. You know what I mean? Who's backwards? The people that can live off the land or people that need all this shit to survive and shit like that. And if electromagnetic hit and we be fucked, the people in the jungle, they can still be living there. When the nuclear war hits, we're going to be the ones that's fucked over. The people in this quote unquote big civilization, we don't know how to do nothing. We can't make food. We can't kill food. The people in the jungle are still going to be here. You got to think. There's two ways to think about that, man.
Who built the pyramids? We was Kangs, nigga.
My God.
We wasn't in no fucking jungle. When you go to Mexico, you got them big ass temples. The jungle grew up around the temples.
Okay.
Right? So to say they're jungle people is trying to say that you can't live off the land and live next to the jungle. There's a difference. Like, just because you live off the land doesn't mean you have to live inside the jungle. You can clear some area. You can live on the plains and use the jungle, to catch animals or pets or domesticate animals or go get some food and fruit and so on and so forth. But usually people live in the plains. They create a area to live within. You even find that with the Native American populations. They knew how to navigate the forest, but they usually lived inside of a clearing. That's not jungle people. These are civilized people. You can't say these people come from the jungle. That was racist what he said, and it's racist because you got to understand how Argentinians was killing niggas in their own country, in that country. Like, get y'all black ass out of here. They don't like niggas in that Argentina.
Chad, I need your hat size for 2022. It's big, man. I got a big head, man. I don't know what to tell you. I wore like 7 3/8 fucking hats, like damn near eight. You got the 8 on. That's the big head, but I wasn't quite an 8, but it was 7 3 something. Chad, Brazil is full of eucalyptus forest. I work there. Chad, H.A. Wright is racist code. Jungle equals certain animal. I mean, I get it. But as me being an African American and caught and shine, the king of flipping shit, I flip it to say, sometimes jungle is, you got to be resourceful to live in the jungle. And I think there's going to be a point in time where being It's just like saying these jokers live in the woods and shit like that, man. Matter of fact, it was in Australia. Matter of fact, I there's this YouTube channel. This guy, he just goes in the woods and starts building shit from mud and shit like that.
Yeah.
And makes his own, you know what I mean?
Right. He's
gonna make it, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it. When this shit hits the fan, he gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know, he live out in the woods and shit like that. I mean, it's a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. But
I just think it's racist because I know Argentina's history with black people. So I know what he meant when he said that. Because why didn't he call Brazilians indigenous? Why did he say Mexicans are indigenous and Brazilians are from the jungle? Like, why make that distinction? Because if you're indigenous no matter what type of climate you live in or environment you live in. That's why I know he meant it like He was calling niggas monkeys. That's how they feel down there. And nobody talks about that shit. Everybody talk about the white man everywhere else, but they don't talk about that white man in Argentina.
But is that any? One more thing before I get off this topic. Mm-hmm. Is that any different from then saying the white man come from the caves of Europe?
Is it any different?
Yeah. Is that the same? Saying somebody come from the jungle and then saying the white man come from the damn caves, the goddamn caveman.
But white people, they say that.
No, come on, man. You know damn well in the 90s, 80s, them niggas was always talking about, the white man, he come from the damn cave, the Caucasus Mountains and shit like that. They come out the caves and shit like that.
How we get the Flintstones? How Hanna-Barbera come up with the Flintstones? They telling you what they is. They know they come from the caves.
Matter of fact, that was in Buckbreaking.
Was it?
Yo, man, it was a piece of work, man. Had a white man had I guess Neanderthal eating some ribs and shit. He was just their animal instinct. I'm like, oh my god, this is wild.
What about
watch this shit, man?
What about the old cartoons where the caveman used to beat the lady over the head and then drag her by the hair?
Yeah.
That's how they depicted themselves. Black people wasn't making them cartoons. It's a historical fact. I think it's a historical fact. And black people, we come from pyramids and shit. We come from civilization. We built. Man. I'm just saying, like, we civilized the planet, so you can't do that with us.
Jabari Allen, Argentina heard a lot of Haitians. They're all NAZIS anyway.
Time out. I see Bella C over here talking about moving on. She wants us to get off this topic. Hey, Bella C, I want you to go on and hold this timeout. You need to fucking relax. This is my motherfucking show. This is my goddamn channel. You relax, mama. You don't gotta be here. You could go watch Tim Pool. There's a lot of other shit on YouTube to go watch. You don't gotta be here with us. If you don't like what we talk about, I'll talk about Argentina for another 20 minutes. Fuck with me if you want to.
Thedo G, Swiss Family Robinson lived in a jungle in a tree.
Okay.
Chad, maybe I should send Kufi to Hotep Jesus. Cannon Hotep, people on the Sentinel Island still live in the jungle and will murk you if you step foot on the island. Don't forget, a lot of Argentinians speak German. Let's not forget World War II. Jagelber, 499 donation. Thank you. 619 everyone. Let's get this over 700. 254 likes. Let's get that over 3.
Somebody said I should run the commercial right now.
Oh man, no, don't run it. Nigeria. All right, shout out to the good people in Nigeria. They might, I don't know if they're gonna get this from us. Ban Twitter. They banned Twitter this week, man.
Yeah.
Nigerians were upset.
Yeah.
A lot of people were upset. I seen it. I have, on one hand, I kind of respect the rights of the president, to Nigeria to run the country how he sees fit. And I think we got to be fair. Twitter is a real leftist platform, and a lot of infiltration and subterfuge takes place on Twitter. On the other hand, a lot of Nigerians were saying they use Twitter for e-commerce. They use it as a 911 facility. The common people that use it are hurting. You know what I mean? Now they can go and get a VPN and get on that joint and stuff like that. But what's your take on it?
I just don't want to know why it's anybody's business. If you ain't Nigerian and you ain't from Nigeria, you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Let Nigeria handle Nigeria business. I've seen the conservative ink. Oh my God, how you gonna do this? Da, da, da. First of all, you niggas don't even like black people. Second of all, you don't like Jack Dorsey. So whose fucking side are you on here?
Was conservative ink angry about that? I didn't really notice. I was just seeing what the Nigerians were saying, but I didn't notice what conservative ink's take was. I was with it. I was like, good, ban the motherfucker then.
Word. Word. That's what I was saying. Like, good, ban that shit. But I seen people, people always find a way to complain about some shit. You know what I mean? And I just felt like, it's none of our fucking business. Because what's gonna happen? United States put their nose in the business. Next thing you know, Biden and Kamala sending the drones to Nigeria. And now we complaining about racism. You know what I'm saying? And exploitation of African resources. So it's just like anytime Africa come up in the news, I'm like, everybody just shut the fuck up. This should have settled itself. Relax. Now I do feel bad for the people that run businesses off of Twitter and their livelihood is hurt. I get that, but anytime something happens in a foreign nation, I'm just like, we got too much shit to worry about over here to be worried about some Twitter in Nigeria. If Nigeria don't want Twitter, they should be able to cut it off. I don't blame them. Like, isn't that how the alphabet agencies usually like ruin elections and start pushing agendas? They push the agendas through the social media. That's why China bans a lot of these things. Isn't Twitter banned in China?
I think so.
I believe Facebook is, because all they got is that one social network, I believe, in China.
Somebody fact check WhatsApp or something. They use something else though.
It's because they got an app and they do everything on this app. I forget the name of it. The name of the app in China. But they do everything. Like they pay their bills off of this. They go online on this. They apply for jobs on this. It's some straight like is it Weebo? Oh, yeah, Weibo. Yeah, Weibo, Youku. Yeah, okay. I think it's called Weibo or something like that. WeChat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Weibo and WeChat. Yeah. So they run everything through that. But somebody fact check me. Is Twitter even in China? Do they ban that in China? And Facebook? Yeah, Baidu is another one, right? But they do everything through the WeChat. So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, if countries want to ban some shit, they want to ban some shit. Didn't Biden just lift the ban on TikTok or the investigation or something like that?
I don't know. Now, somebody in the chat, the reason Nigeria ban is Twitter had deleted a tweet by President Buhari.
You see what I'm saying?
Widely perceived as offensive. In that tweet on Tuesday, the Nigerian leader threatened to deal with people in the country's southeast who he blames for reoccurring attacks on the public infrastructure in the region. Many of those are misbehaving today, are too young to be aware of the destruction and loss of lives that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. Those of us in the field for 30 months who went through the war will treat them in a language they understand. We must be funding them people in the South.
Of course.
That's got to be it.
Of course.
That is wrong, man. It's like, we gonna talk in your language real soon.
That's what I'm
man,
saying. Like, you can't just be banning leaders and stuff and deleting tweets from leaders. And, you know, like, they try to communicate with their people. You know, like, because you got butthurt with your little American feelings, your little liberal feeling.
That's crazy. Chad Lamont, watch Alone on Netflix. Good survival game.
Watch what?
Alone on Netflix. I cancel Netflix, Chad, man. Come on, man. I'm too woke for Netflix. Big Poppy, catching the show later. Anything special for next week's episode, the 3-year anniversary of this show? Loyal listeners, this episode 30. Yeah, episode 60. Is it 3 years?
That's what Chad said.
Times. Yeah, damn.
Chad said next year's our 3-year anniversary, man. Gotta do something.
Yeah, Habitats for Life. It's a lot more. This is the way some people get upset about the fact that Aboriginal, Indigenous for Americans or Moors. Facts. Keep up the good work.
Shout out to my Moors people. Keep pushing it.
Okay.
Now I was just saying, keep pushing it.
Busy 501 $5 donation. Thank you. Cash is scam. I'm in the lumber industry. We're seeing 800% inflation on lumber and can't find new hires. Jesus Christ. I've been pulling for 12-hour days for 3 months, putting all the OT and crypto and gold. USD going to crash.
It's about to get ugly out here, dog.
I think it is, man. I'm sick. I'm sick. You know, oh man, you know, especially just listening to this book, man. I keep going back to this book, Renegade, you know, American History. You know, like I've lived through, you know, I was born in the 70s and really didn't have, like, the 80s was kind of rough, but, you know, and never really a rough times like the 20s and, you know, 1800s and 1900s. It seems like we're going to have hit with one of those jolts, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be really real for a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'll be all right, but man, it doesn't matter if you're going to be all right. If the people next the door or down the street ain't all right, they're going to be like looking at you as food. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big thing.
Word. Real talk. Better arm up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get some extra drawings, man. Extra. What was the extra clips? Extra. Anyway, Punks McGee didn't Twitter ban a Nigerian politician first, but Nigeria was like, oh, heck no, Twitter's banned. Yeah, we just talked about it. It was a tweet. Yeah, they ain't outright ban him. Amir, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus speak facts. Thank you.
Shout out to Amir.
Steph Colonel, Nigeria did nothing wrong. Oh, just a reminder, if you guys are on Instagram or TikTok, man, please make some clips and tag us, you know, so we can share it. 603 in the room. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. Let's get these likes over 300. It's 294 now. Joshua Garcia, how am I going to get 2 million from Nigerian Prince now if Twitter's deactivated?
Yeah, I fucked up.
I just sent him 300 in Amazon gift cards.
Oh my God. Y'all are fast.
Listen, man. Hey, man. I don't know where my brush at. I got a new gavel. Fire up the court, man. It's ready.
Hold on, let me do some quick promo for the Instagram. You know what I'm saying, so I could get my Instagram. I'm trying to be a good Instagram. I don't know, what is it called? Influencer or some shit like that. Trying to learn. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to act my age. All right, let's put that out there. They're gonna see my messy desk, but that's all right. Everybody know I'm a bum anyway. Hotep Court, let's get it.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
We back and you're not on mute.
Good. Hear he. Judge Uncle Hotep presiding. I'm about to bring the charge of anti-Hotepness on solely on the head of Hotep Jesus, Mr. Caribbean man himself, Island nigga, aka the Island nigga. Last week, while discussing one Sean Carter, aka Hova, aka Jay-Z, we had a reminder about how he sold title and sold out the people. And Hotep Jesus, well, it was a good deal on both sides. That's the exact quote. He got a little bit of Twitter. They exchange stuff. That's a quote from Hotep Jesus. Now this week, Sean Carter, aka Hova, aka Jay-Z, aka Black Tom Ford, all this other nonsense, aka Beyonce's husband, buys a Bentley. Him and Meek Mill. Meek Mill want to be his lackey so goddamn bad. Shame on you, Meek. You stick with Ross, Meek. He buys a Bentley, Hove and Meek. I guess he threw Meek out there so he wouldn't look like the soul dick sucker. Come on, Meek, come over here, man. I can't be looking like I'm sucking the white man dick like this more by myself, man. Come on over here, Meek. Meek, yes, yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. They buy Bentley for Robert Kraft, owner of the New England Patriots. Now, I see what he's doing. Hove trying to angle his way in to get an NFL franchise. And he got to buy off some owners. Because they got to vote. They got to vote. Whoever want to buy in, the owners vote. They can vote like, nah, we don't want you an owner, man. Get your black ass out of here. Like Diddy. They were like, don't even come in here, Diddy. Don't even start.
Yeah.
This man went and bought a billionaire. I don't know much money Robert Kraft. He buying this Joker a Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say for yourself, man? And how are you going to defend Sean Carter this week, man?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have another classic case of niggas not doing their homework. Niggas can't read. Because niggas can't read, niggas don't read. What's the one thing the white liberal likes to do? They love to use the black man as cover. They love to use the names of black celebrities to pass their agenda, while they in the back are hidden and getting away. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to uncover those names. You see, it was not only Jay-Z and Meek Mill in on this. There is also a family member, Jonathan Kraft, and a Michael Rubin.
Whoa. Mike Rubin.
Oh, yeah. Go to your Googles. Go to your Googles. Everybody knows the name Rubin and what comes along with the name Rubin. So they said, how were these people able to pull this off? How are they able to get something that another billionaire couldn't get? Well, it's because they had a Rubin involved, another billionaire. Net worth $6.2 billion. Michael G. Rubin is an American businessman. He's an executive chairman of Fanatics, the world's leading provider of licensed sports merchandise. Michael Rubin. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody wants to know how this Bentley was acquired, you cannot look to niggas. Niggas don't got them type of connections. You got to look to the white liberal, to the white man. And it was Michael Rubin. And that's how they were able to acquire this, using a black man as the cover. And King Kong has fallen for has fallen for the white liberals' trick again. I rest my case.
No.
Yes, RC.
Ladies,
Ruben is the one that helped Meek get out. Yes, yes. Connections.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I stand before you with this ankh and say this shine is guilty of defending one Hova when he shouldn't be defended, when he should be tarred and feathered in the black community. This move by Jay-Z is a selfish one, just in the pursuit of more, more shekels, more ownership. So we can get on the track and say, oh, I own a goddamn team, and all the team I own and shit, like all this other nut ass shit. Like,
objection.
We got people starving. We got black folks starving. Him and Meek Mill, Meek Mill get his happy ass on Instagram. Happy birthday, Kraft. I'm just like, all this nut ass, like HBD Robert. Happy birthday, Robert. My fault. Not Kraft. He called my first name basis. Oh, I'm on first name basis with Robert Kraft. Come on, man. I'm tired of these hobnobbing ass shines. Like, come on, man. Like, stop. It's got to end. It's got to end. What cost? That's what I'm asking. Chat, is him and Hove guilty? One or two? One guilty, two not guilty. Hold on. Court's adjourned. Let's hear the verdict. One guilty, two not guilty. Let's hear it from the chat. Chat, what do y'all got, man?
I just like to say, Robert Kraft, in case you're watching, call me. I don't know this. I don't know this nigga right here. I don't know. Call me. We can do some business. Jay, call me. We can do some business. I don't know what this nigga. Fuck these niggas up. Fuck all these motherfuckers. Fuck trying to save the black community. You know what the black community needs? It needs more billionaires. It needs more billionaires. And I like the move from Hove. When has Hove been anything but a shrewd businessman? Hey, yo, mods, anybody press one in the chat, you got to time them out. But what's wrong? So what is Jay-Z supposed to do? He not supposed to pitch in for the man Bentley? So he can get himself a little NFL team? So basically what you're saying is you want the white man to own the whole NFL. That's what you're basically saying. We shouldn't have a piece of the NFL. That's what you're saying. If
it's going to be somebody, it shouldn't be him.
Then who?
I'd rather be an ex-NFL players or something like that.
Like
put
who?
Something together.
Like who? Who got that type of money? Who got that type of money that's an ex-NFL player to buy a team? Name one. They don't exist.
No, man. No. Where was I at? I've seen there's plenty of jokers. See, the black people that get money, that really get money, they don't put them out there. They don't. They don't. There's plenty of people that came out and start businesses and fucking, oh man, I wish I remembered this. I just seen this video. Like it was a player I didn't even know, and they were like, oh, he started. It's somebody from Detroit in the chat. He's somebody. I don't know if it was an NBA or no. It was somebody that started a automotive supply company. Oh, Vinny Johnson.
Yo, I was joking about timing him out. I was joking.
My God,
Vic, I was joking. Vic, he was really going in. He a diehard. Going down the line, timing people out. Yo, Vic, chill.
No, but my point, yeah, I bet you there's some NFL ex-NFL players that had their head on straight, but they don't get the same publicity, that these Hoves and shit like that,
But do they have Hove's credit line? they credit line not as long as Hove, man. Hove got $1 billion credit lines, man.
He's also a yes man.
I listen. I can neither confirm nor deny that allegation.
Not to us, to them. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like in our culture, you know, he running things, but when that man snap, that redacted me like, hey boy, here he goes. You know, they put him. He's the front man for everything. He was the front man for the NFL. You know, they're probably prepping him for that, but. If they are, man, I don't think he has to go buy. My whole thing was, I don't think he has to go buy him a car. Let's go buy him a Bentley. Like, come on, man, let's just none of that shit, man. Like,
why?
Like,
It's great publicity. Got everybody talking about it. I think it's a great business move. You throw in a couple of dollars for a little Bentley, you know, and bring it out.
It's the same Joker that was caught down Florida with them hoes. Somehow Kraft skated out of that, you know, unscathed.
Wait, what he do? What he do?
You don't remember he got caught? They caught him in a massage parlor.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, he was getting happy endings. Yeah.
It was.
and he got. You say he brought Tubin back to CNN.
Yeah,
the dude that was whacking off on Zoom.
I mean, what did they want him to do? Was he on company time when he did that, or was he was that private?
That was on. It was in the middle of a Zoom meeting. Smacking his meat.
He should have been fired, man. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. I just feel like when you enter that world that Hove's in at that level, you ain't making the same decisions a normal nigga would make.
True. That's also true. Like I laugh and joke and I ride him all the time, but you know, but one, I wouldn't be in there. I would have took 300 million. I've been going. I'm like, see y'all, I'm buying an island somewhere. I don't want to see your black asses again. I don't give a fuck about none of this culture shit, anything else. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have said nothing about any of this shit. You know what I mean? But they got him. He wants to be in be in the culture. Like I'm not a attention freak like some of these people. Like D Wade. Like I met this.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm watching NBA playoffs. This nigga got a TV show. I'm like,
yeah.
And then him and his wife are working on another TV show.
Yeah, they pay their dues.
People don't get that. I'm like, how you not see that?
We was talking about that last year. We said, oh, he probably about to get a little deal or a little show or something. And they, sacrifice your little...
hosting the show.
Yeah. He knew it was like, yo, let me get your son. We'll open up the doors for you.
Anyway. That's crazy. Anyway, no comment. Cat Hotep, Cassius Cam, right? My family and I have a construction supply company. Lumber is astronomical, even when buying straight from the mill. Dax Hill, I can by now 6th grade. First time I learned we was kings. Every race came to get books to learn from black teachers who taught Greeks and Romans. God, MC.
Mm-hmm.
Logosis, Hotep and Bill family, thank you for donation. Solar Bear, this will definitely go through the redacted over involved.
Mm-hmm.
The 5 to Bowling Green. I missed the plate. What are you eating tonight, HJ?
Had a little bit of chicken, white rice, macaroni, cheese, and plantain.
Demazia. Demazaza. $10 donation. That's an island nigga shit, man. I don't know.
She from Africa.
I don't get it.
This nigga hate the diaspora, yo. This nigga pure shy.
Yo, I never forget, man. Like my dad and his buddies, man, they would always be cracking on like owl niggas and shit like that. But his one buddy Horsey was like, man, you know what the Caribbean niggas are? They just niggas that jumped off the slave ship first. They the niggas that knew how to swim. I fell out laughing. I was done.
That was the first stop.
Dean B, HJ, other day, Unk's stream got raided by racists. Yeah, I was streaming the other day, and all these jokers just came. I don't know where they came from, man. It was just, I got raided. I'm like, what? I was like, what is this, Twitch? I'm like, what are y'all raiding me for, man? They was talking all crazy. Like, I was like, man, I don't care. But the thing was, I didn't have any mods in the chat. Man.
Oh,
so
damn.
Like,
See, he was out there, raw dog. Raw dog on Instagram.
And plus, I was driving. I couldn't even do nothing. I'm like, oh, man.
Oh, you was raw dog on YouTube in the car? Oh, man. I know your chat was a mess.
And then I tried to play it. I was like, man, look, I grew up in Exeter, Pennsylvania. You ain't saying nothing I ain't never heard, man.
Yeah.
That even made it worse. They were like, good, we'll keep going. It was a fucking mess. Oh, man.
First time a white man called me nigga, it was 1986.
1986.
Ain't stopped since.
MB 1999 donation. I guess since Kraft got the Bentley from Jay-Z, he's learned about the pain Hennessy race to get close to inner cities and your inner circle of jerks. Sean Kingston, the richest black people aren't on Forbes mag like Hove. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like the rich jokers aren't really on there, man.
They sure as hell ain't black from the NFL though.
Man, I'm telling you, there's probably some. I would have to research. I'm gonna come back next episode.
I bet you it's not one single former NFL player that's a billionaire. Not one. I bet you. They all got CTE.
Oh, come on.
Who the richest NFL player? Let's look it up. I mean, Dion was close, and then his money kind of got funny. You're not gonna find. Even if you look at the highest paid right now, it's Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Ben Roth, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Matt Ryan.
I mean, you got to go retired, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you go retired, like they wasn't even getting them type of checks back in the day. So, like, who was you pulling up that was getting a bag? You had Dion got a bag, T.O. got a bag, Vic had a bag at one point. Who else got a bag that and then flipped it?
Shines, man.
So who got a bag that flipped it? It's not one black player that got a bag that flipped it to no billions.
See, you're saying billions. I would have to say we'll have to go a little lower there. Let's say 300 million.
I don't even think there's anybody at 300 million.
Okay, all right. We'll see. Close. We'll see how close we can get to like 300 net worth over 300 million or something like that. Retired.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some.
Black.
Yeah. All right.
They not at Hove level.
We don't know what Hove is even at, man. Shit. Like
somebody said Mahomes. Mahomes ain't black.
Oh my God. What? I'm about to foot behind. Kamala on the border, man. Yo, we've had Kamala, your girl Kamala Harris has had some bad press lately.
Yeah.
They finally started going in on her yellow ass, her curry eating ass, or Howard two-stepping ass. She wears many hats. She went down. Oh, what is it, Guatemala? She went down and told them jokers, don't come. Don't come. Now, when Trump said this, when Trump said you got to go back, oh, he's racist and oh, he's terrible and this, that, and the third. Kamala Harris tells them jokers, don't come. Don't even try it. And I'm looking at the numbers. He's deporting more than Trump. But that's, more. That does mean more coming over because they're not catching everybody.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about Kamala, man?
What didn't the Guatemalans have like some signs, or who is it, Bolivia or Guatemala? One of them countries, they had a sign that said Trump ain't there no more, go back home, Kamala, something like that.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? They had them
I didn't see it.
Y'all tell me what the what they had, them signs they had up there. I enjoyed it. I was like, let's go, Kamala. Let's do it. I was all with it. I just don't like the hypocrisy. It's like where was the uproar now? Trump said the same thing. I'm just looking at the people who voted for Biden, and I'm like, y'all got to be the stupidest people on the planet. Let me not say stupid. Let me say gullible. You've got to be Guatemala. Thank you. You got to be the most gullible people on the planet to be black and vote Democrat. Gullible. You've got to be the most gullible people, most naive people on the planet to be black and vote Democrat. They told you Trump was going to do all this stuff. What happened when he left office? Inflation hit. Gas prices up. They deporting niggas. They sent the Haitians back ASAP. Haitians ain't last 2 seconds. Haitians ain't last 2 seconds under Biden. They was the first ones to go back. Now they talking about the border. Here's what I want to know. What happened to the black agenda? Where's the tangibles? It's summer already. It's summer. We ain't got shit. You said Trump was so bad. Trump had a platinum plan for us. I want my platinum plan, yo. I want a class action lawsuit against everybody who voted for Biden for putting me through this oppressive regime full of Illuminati agendas. This is terrible. This is a really bad time to be black in America. At least under Trump, we had something. They replaced us with Asian Lives Matter. And the thing is, I don't see nothing on the timeline. Nobody's saying nothing. They letting all this shit slide.
I don't know, man. It's like,
Ice Cube. What happened to the meeting with Ice Cube? I think Ice Cube just gave up. He like, I ain't fucking with y'all. All right.
Yeah, he ain't talking no more politics no more. I don't really see him saying nothing about this shit.
That's why Hov over here buying Bentleys for Robert Kraft, because he learned what Ice Cube just learned. He know what the deal is. Can't help these niggas. You try to help these niggas and they make you look like the bad guy. You try to do some real shit, they gonna make you look like the bad guy. But where's the meeting with Cube? That didn't happen. Where's our tangibles? Where's our reparations? Where's anything? Where's the agenda? At least Trump had the platinum plan for us. And I'm just looking at all the black people like, yo, y'all must be really freaking gullible, man. Really freaking gullible. It's terrible to watch, man. Gas prices is up. All types of shit is wrong. People losing their jobs. All of a sudden, stupid 19 is clearing up.
I don't know. But and I think she had something a Univision reporter asked her a question, alleged Univision reporter. Univision said, oh, she don't work for, that reporter don't work for us. I don't know who the hell that is. We don't know who the hell that is. Like, they're alleging that that Kamala and them had planted a reporter in the press pool.
They did what?
Somebody asked Kamala a question in the press pool, but they said they was from Univision. Univision said, no, that lady don't work for us. We don't know who she is. So how she asked the question?
Operation Mockingbird.
They putting plants in the goddamn newsroom, man. That's a damn shame.
But what about the interview? That's not the same interview where Kamala said, "I've never been to Europe before either."
No, this is different. This was when she was down in South America.
Okay.
Homeboy got in her ass, man.
Yeah, he did. She said, "We were at the border." He said, "You've never been to the border." I never been to Europe either. After she lied and said she was at the border.
For one thing, she picked up some nigga tendencies, because that's a nigga answer, man. If I ever heard one of like, what the I never been to Europe. And like, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah, deflecting.
I don't know what they're gonna do with her. Canada Hotep, I was holding it down for you, Unc. Thank you. Adrian Olivia's he was talking about that last week when the racist bulls came in there. Adrian Olivia's, thank you for HJ for retweeting my greenhouse picture today. Got some more eyes on my business. Hotep build. Dean B, $2. Starbuck is the richest real estate. Starbuck, I think he has like $600 million net worth.
Okay.
Joe Music shines in my office, complains to the white man about people who ain't take the Fauci juice, not wearing the Jones. Who cares, man? Like, it's just so stupid, man. I don't know. Like,
wait, he said the shines in the office complained to the white man about people who ain't take the Fauci juice, took off their Jones. Wow, I'm trying to tell you,
snitches.
Like, we.
Niggas is snitches, man. Niggas will rat in a minute, man. Fucking rats.
I know who it was. It's the same people who voted for Biden. The same people who voted for Biden, the same ones who are scared of this whole thing. Who are scared of the bug. You know what I mean? It's those same people.
That's what they voted. That's why they voted for him.
Right. Right. They believe in this bug.
Rats, man. Like, I know he didn't take the stupid the juice. He ain't wearing his John. I'm like, why would somebody do that? First, ain't none of your business what medication somebody takes. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of your business.
Niggas looking
like,
at
how
me.
Would you even know?
How'd you what?
No, go ahead.
Niggas looking at me funny. I walked in the gym without the John on. I'm looking at them funny, like, why you got that shit on? I wasn't wearing it when they told us to wear it.
Yeah, like they dropped it. Like, there's some stores that are out here that still require it, but like the gym and Target and Giant, like, they just got to sign up. You got the stupid 19. I mean, you've got the juice. You can go ahead without the jaw, and that's it.
I don't even take my jaw with me no more. Only place I take my jaw with me to is the airport. Vegas was all open, ain't needed out there nowhere. Walking up and everywhere, good. It was all open.
Don Kenobi Music. I find it funny LeBron and D-Wade have an ownership stake in the most racist white sports cities, and no one brought it up. Red Sox and Utah Jazz. Money over everything.
Yeah, money over everything.
But you know what? Put your kufi on tight. Guess who's getting the most migrants? That's where they gonna ship them Nigerians. They going right to Utah, right to Boston.
Yes, they is.
Bet Bet that.
Yes, it is. Sanctuary City. You skipped the one from Agent. He said my kufi fell off at Mahomes ain't black.
Oh, my bad. Raven Shand. If Guatemala do no capital gains tax on crypto, I'm hopping a caravan down there and sneaking across the border. But El Salvador said they're accepting Bitcoin as legal currency, right?
Yeah. And you know who came sniffing around? The International Monetary Fund, aka the Redacted. I ain't like that. Then there's like a whole lot of rumors that started building up. Oh, they're gonna make all financial institutions accept Bitcoin, and the lady had to come out and say, no, that's not true. It's not mandatory. We're just saying that people can accept it here as legal tender. Big step for Bitcoin. After Bitcoin got attacked this week. Did you see the rumors that made it crash?
No, what was the rumors that made it crash?
First, Trump. You know, they got Trump to call it a scam. Then, yeah, he came out and said Bitcoin's a scam to destabilize the dollar. When if you had any like real monetary knowledge, you know that Bitcoin stabilizes the dollar. But that's another story for another day based upon Gresham's law. What was the other thing that happened? Oh, remember the folks that hacked the infrastructure?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they recovered it. They recovered some of it.
They said that they recovered the Bitcoin
right
from their wallet. The FBI was able to get into their wallet. Exactly. Now, if you know anything about Bitcoin, know anything about wallets, that's not possible. Which goes into the whole poofy theory that you put about.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, oh, wait, how'd you get access to the wallet? Oh, because it was your wallet.
It's your wallet. Oh, man, it couldn't be more obvious, man. They had, like, come on, man. Like, you mean to tell me, you know, the Alphabet Boys, they were infiltrated in a group that tried to abduct Governor Whitner. You mean to tell me they couldn't have Alphabet Boys in the group that hacked the pipeline?
Exactly.
Come on, y'all it shouldn't even have to be koofy tight, man. This is goddamn, that's fadeless shit. You know what I mean? That's just a little normal shape up thoughts for Uncle Hotep. Like, come on, man. You shouldn't even have to put your koofy on tight to know what these jokers is doing, man. Like, goddamn. Half the big boy crime is because of them guys, man. We all know that. Or you should.
Yeah. And that's what caused the Bitcoin crash this week. That rumor that they got into the wallet. And Bitcoin Twitter went ape shit on them. They went ape shit. Like, oh, that's not possible. Da, 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 da. I was like, I know how they got into that wallet. I know exactly. Either that or some what's the island that they take niggas to torture them?
Oh,
Guantanamo. Maybe it was a Guantanamo operation. That's the only way you getting Bitcoin keys. You know what I mean? You waterboarding somebody or them your keys.
Jiroko $12 donate. Jiroko 12 $5 donation. Solar Bear says they pull money out of a Coinbase account in California.
That was the other thing that was funny. You some real badass hackers, but you got a Coinbase account?
No.
You could have got you a cold wallet, a paper wallet, your own paper wallet, and you went and got a Coinbase account. Oh man, they telling on themselves, bro. This is just ridiculous. That whole story is just fraudulent from top to bottom.
Yeah, you would have a external wallet and just take it with you. You go overseas,
Right.
plug up the internet, and do your thing. You know,
Yeah.
why would you have Coinbase?
Right. Coinbase.
Because you would have to transfer into the Coinbase to Coinbase, right?
Yeah, if you put it in Coinbase, you gotta dox yourself. You know, Coinbase got KYC. So you gotta dox yourself when you sign up to Coinbase. So why would you put it in an account where you doxed yourself? Like the whole story is just, and that's the thing. They know people are Bitcoin ignorant, so they can get away with this stuff. And that's why I tell people, like, y'all need to get into Bitcoin, man. You need to educate yourselves on the future of money, man.
Yeah, because the people that know it, like, there's not enough people. Like, it's not common knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of people that say, "Oh, that's bullshit, BS," but you know, I don't know. As long as the majority of people don't know what's going on, then they can keep getting away with stuff like that.
Right.
Fauci strikes back, man. He started talking, y'all attacking science, attacking me. Science and Fauci are one synonymous now, man. You believe this, man?
I didn't even watch his face makes me angry. So I didn't watch what he said. I just know that he trying to save face since he lost his little book deal or whatever happened last week with his book got removed or something like that. He tried to save face, but he sure as hell didn't address those emails, and nobody pressed him on them either. So that's just that's them trying to give him some more, bring his credibility back in order. That's what that whole story was about. Try to restore some credibility amongst the normies. You know, the normies.
Yeah. The normies loving them some goddamn Fauci, man. I can't even believe. You know, one thing, I'm getting tired of Twitter. I'm sorry. Like, I know we talked about this with Nigerian, man, but like, if I go outside my list and shit like that, man, and I see, like, you see somebody talking, then you see a post about Fauci, then you see all these accounts with all these suspect profile photos with under like 200 followers, and all they talk about is political stuff. Like, I'm tired. All this stuff is burner accounts, man, and bots. All of it. All of it.
Yes.
Like, they got this shit run to a T. I'm like, there's hardly any real people talking, to be honest. And some of even my followers, I mean, I don't never ask for no follower, bought no follower, but sometimes I post stuff, here they come. I'm like, man, if you like, it was the 54th anniversary of the
Juneteenth.
No, I got something wrong. It was this boat over in the redacted land. Timmy got sunk.
That anniversary came about.
Yeah, it was.
I missed it.
I think it was Wednesday.
The USS Liberty.
Yeah, it was Wednesday or Tuesday. And somebody came in my mention saying something dumb. Like, what? Like, get out of here, man. I was like, yeah, look. And of course, it's the same MO. It's a dog, it's a cat, it's some background scenery, it's the same thing over and over again. I'm getting sick and tired of Twitter, man. Like, yeah, like I kind of spend less and less time on it. I'd rather watch shit on TikTok, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, it's the same arguments. It's so far left. Like, what did Jamel Hill say today, or all this other stuff? Like, these people are nuts, man. Yeah. It's I don't know, man. It's a good tool, but man, Jack and them ruined this shit, man. Damn, they ruined this shit.
Is it Jack and them now?
I don't know. I don't know who it is, man. It could be just the people.
I think the bot farms are run by the redacted.
Yeah.
I think they're running the bot farms, because when I tweeted about the Hunter Biden thing, it was just a little meme, and I wonder how the left is gonna ignore this one. And I kind of forgot, because I ain't tweeted about trending topics in a while. I moved myself into motivation Twitter, and the bots came. I checked my mentions. I came back. I checked my mentions. Damn, the bots going hard on me today. Yeah, you're right. There's and you can spot them. You can spot them so easy, man. 200 followers, like you said, cat dog, and the rhetoric is just funny. I remember one time I broke a bot.
Yeah.
I broke a bot. I had a conversation. I detected it was a bot, and I gave it a funny response, and then it spit out some response that was completely off base and not following the conversation of what I had. And people noticed it. It's oh shit, yo, you broke the bot. I'm yeah, these things are bots. That's what you're telling me. Yo, y'all gotta watch when y'all argue with people, because y'all gonna be arguing with bots, yo.
Yeah, because they got better. I'll give them that. They've gotten a lot better. Their responses are a lot better, but it's who's gonna be all day? You if these accounts, they just talk about the same subjects day in, day out, it's not nothing important. It's come on, man. I don't get it. It's not like you're a sports fan and stuff like that.
Right.
But these people, as soon as you talk about the juice or Trump or Biden, here they come.
Yeah.
Time after time after time, time after time. Every big tweet, every viral tweet, here they come. It's sickening.
Yeah. Yeah. The name of the technology is GPT-3. That's the name of the AI technology that they're doing it with.
Okay.
So any similar tech to that is how they're getting these AI bots.
Solar Bear, Fauci lied, people died shirt. Come on. Catch this scam. Saw a meme that said John McCain's brain tumor saved more lives than Fauci. Fauci leaked AIDS too. Bet. I remember I seen some old protest photos about Fauci. Have you seen them?
I saw somebody surfaced this old clip of this dude that accused him of genocide.
Yeah. That's crazy. They covered that up. I mean, people forgot about all that. Your boy Hunter B, man. Let's talk about Hunter B, man. Hunter B. They expose these text messages, talking to his lawyer and all that. And Hennessy rates will always be the going rate for Hotep Jesus. He told his lawyer, "You better not charge me. Look, nigga, you better not charge me no Hennessy rates." Now, listen, black media is starting to respond. I seen Mark Lamont Hill, he responded.
Did he?
I seen the Atlantic. No, was it Atlantic Black Stars? I think that website's called.
Yeah, Atlantic, yeah.
They put out an article. Now their thing is, well, it's just Hunter Biden. It's not, while this stuff is.
That's what they said. That's what the black media said.
Yeah, I swear to God, you can fucking play Mark Lamont Hill shit. He was like, man, it's sickening. It's Hunter Biden. It's not Joe Biden. It's not Joe Biden. It's Hunter Biden. He should be chastised for this. Blah 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 blah. He went on and on and on about it. It's just Hunter Biden. It don't mean nothing. Now at the end of the day, really, in reality, it doesn't mean nothing. But I will say, an apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Right.
He got that shit from his fucking dad. I swear to God, you can't tell me he didn't get that shit. There's no way your son is the image of you.
Yes.
Your dad. Your son is going to be 9 times out of 10 is going to be an image of you.
Yeah.
This man was running the streets, messing with them hoes. His actions mirrored Joe Beasy.
Yeah.
Him telling, look, man, look, nigga, that's all Joe.
That's all Joe.
That's Joe Biden that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this gives you a window into what Joe Biden really is. If you look at how Hunter Biden is, I'm telling you that for a fact. And how you use that? Come on, man. You're the fucking vice president. He was son of a vice president and you're talking that reckless in text messages on an Apple phone. Come on, man.
They ain't even jailbreak your shit on an Android. Is this the same phone that he left at the computer place? They probably
had his shit.
Yeah, what?
I think he had his shit linked with his MacBook.
Right.
So everything was copied. Beyond stupid, man.
I just find it really hilarious that they spent all that time calling Trump racist, never had any tangible proof. Now Biden's little nigga Biden's little nigga come around, got proof, and they're saying it doesn't matter. What if Don Jr. had some text messages leak with that same rhetoric? Boy, they'd have been on your biscuit. They'd be like, Uncle Hotep, this is who you support. This is who you support. They'd have called the Hoteps out for it. It'd have been pandemonium out here. But because it's their side of the aisle, what'd they say? Oh, it doesn't matter because it's just Hunter. So racism doesn't matter when it's somebody on your side of the partisan aisle. Got it. No doubt. No doubt.
Listen, we need Delaware Twitter because I know some niggas in Wilmington must have served Hunter Biden. Had to get Nerd on the line. Nerd got to know somebody that served Hunter Biden. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I know some Wilmington niggas must have served him. Newcastle, somewhere.
Yeah. No.
Ellesmere. Some niggas down there was serving Hunter Biden that thing.
It was serving Joe too.
Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy.
He's not exempt. That's where he learned it from.
Oh my God.
This is terrible. It's just like I don't want to have no conversation with none of these people, man. You know, like family members and friends, and I can't even have conversations with them no more about politics or nothing. You know, it's just like they just too stupid. They just too stupid because they gonna run cover for them, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch you run cover for this shit, knowing that if the shoe was on the other Trump, y'all wouldn't have that same emotion. It's just like I can't deal with people who don't call shit straight down the middle. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting because this shit affects us long term. Like, you gotta cancel these niggas. If you gonna cancel Trump for some shit, you gotta cancel all white folks for anything you feel is a violation. You can't just be cutting other niggas slack, because that's the same reason why the white liberal gonna keep calling your ass nigga, keep his foot up your ass. You're like, oh, they ain't say nothing? All right, good, let's keep it on. Hennessy rates, niggas. They gonna keep doing this shit, man. We ain't get no tangibles from the Biden administration, and his son calling us niggas. He right though. We is some niggas, man.
But who would think of, don't charge me no Hennessy? Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, he was deep in his racism bag to think of that one.
He was buying black hookers. That's how he came up with that rhetoric. He was in the hood. That's how you know. You right. Nerds got to know somebody who served them, yo. Because that's some, like, he been in the streets to come up with some shit like that.
Oh my God.
I hate this time.
Post Flow, you seen them Rainbow Blues Clues and Nickelodeon Pride song? They're pushing the agenda horror on the kids in the schools and the cartoons. Got to homeschool. Yeah, I seen that.
Shout out to Better World. He said, I used to be rah-rah conservative. Now I'm Hotep. Welcome. Welcome. You've made it. That's why some people come to me, they be like, yo, you know, Candace Owens and this, that, and the third. And I got to say shout out to my partner over at Wazo AI, Danny Costco, because he really put me on to it. You know, I was telling him about how I didn't agree with some of the black conservatives. And he was like, you know, they're like gateway drugs. Conservatives are gateway drug. Black conservatives are gateway drugs to Hoteps. He's like, before you reach Hotep, you got to go through conservatism, right? So it's like liberal conservatism, then it's Hotep. And he's like, they really get people prepared for you. And when he said that shit, I was like, damn, you got a damn point, man. You got a good point. So welcome. Candace Owens, keep doing good work out there. You bringing them straight to us. Because they not turning back after they see Hotep.
Can't Hotep. Now they got the study saying if you caught the you know what I'm saying, then you better have protection. And then you have better protection than if you took the Yamin.
Yeah.
That should have been. That's what Rand Paul was saying the whole time, man. And Fauci was like, we don't have this. I don't know. We don't know that. I'm like, man, that's just like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, of course, if you if you catch the flu, do you catch it ever? Does anybody ever catch the flu twice?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Ken Hotep, Unc, right. Them niggas look like they say nigga all the time. Sonny James, $50 donation. Thank you. Him saying the N-word ain't my biggest problem. Don't care if they said it with the hard R. If I'm a deer in the woods, I fear the developer, not the hunter I know. What's going to destroy mostly POCs is Common Core LGBTQ indoctrination, not the N-word.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy, though. We just calling out. I don't care that he said the N-word and the Hennessy rates. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Not one bit. I didn't feel one. I just hate how if it was Trump's son, it would be different. It'd be headline news everywhere. He would not be forgiven. They'd be trying to impeach Trump for some shit his son did. And I just don't like the hypocrisy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people didn't saying Trump was racist. That was the reason a lot of people didn't vote for him. Now, a lot of us that knew Joe Biden were saying, no, that it's him. You know what I mean? This is proof. This kind of proves that. You can just look at the children. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think Trump had a brother who died of alcoholism. Trump never drank. I don't think his kids drank. I think I gotta reread that book, the Art of the Deal book, but he tried to tell them that don't drink, don't get high, don't do none of that. I remember they showed he just proud of who he is. You know what I mean? I remember they showed what was that show he was on? You're Fired. What it was? The Apprentice?
Oh, The Apprentice, yeah.
Remember that episode? There was an episode. White guy said, man, I'm white trash. I come from white trash. And Trump was like, no, man, whoa. He checked him real quick. Don't ever say that, man. He proud of you. I don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear none of that. He was offended that he said that.
Yeah. He probably be a white man.
But that's what he should. That everybody should be proud of who they are.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Bidens and them, they just dickheads, man. They jerks.
When I drive, when I go through Delaware, and I see the white folks in Delaware, I can just see them calling me nigga. They don't even say it. I just see it in their face. That's how I know Joe Biden racist. You ever been to a Walmart in Delaware?
No, I don't think I've ever been to Walmart in Delaware.
When you walk through the door that beep, it don't beep. It just call you a nigga when you walk through the door. Niggas. I know Biden's racist.
Yeah, Breezy 499. I need to see Don Jr. versus Hunter in the ring, no gloves. And B, Honey Hunt was cracked up when he dropped the Hennessy rate lines high as the sky on the crack rock, Garen DMT. Habits for life. Islam Moors. This is the way. Judge Joe Brown was the eyewitness to the yellow Dixiecrat agenda by Joey B. Yeah, Joe Brown said He was in an interview with Kwame, and he said he said he saw the speech himself. He was standing right there outside the Delaware courthouse. He said he said Joe Biden said you let these black people in your schools and shit like that, they're gonna I said procreate like rats. It's just like, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, I wish somebody had recorded that. Can't Hotel, I feel the HJ. I lost hella respect for fam for running them bail, refusing for acknowledging for the effort. Fuck with me. Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple times of rape types of roaches.
Yeah, multiply like roaches.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what Joe Brown said. Who's NatGeo man? Who's that? NatGeo Boy. What is this about?
Well, first of all, stop grifting. Hit the like button. Drop a super chat. Baby need new shoes. You see the kids is in the building. Make sure you drop a super chat. But them likes, let's get them likes over 500. NatGeo Boy, the Somali boy that was on the cover talking about white people got him exhausted or some shit like that.
National Geographic. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Jesus.
It's called NatGeo. Come on, get your Caucasian culture together, man.
Oh man, come on. Is that what they call it?
They call it NatGeo.
That's news to me, man. Shit.
You more shy than I thought.
It's called National Geographic, man. It's like, is that hard? He's always got short and shit, man. Hey, he's sitting there crying. Then he's out here pogging. And people is confused about, him. He's a Somalian, isn't he?
Yeah.
He looks Somalian.
Yeah. He look like one of the mixed Somalis. The ones that got like Afro-Arab mixture.
Oh, okay.
When you read Destruction of Black Civilization by Chancellor Williams, it's gonna put him into real clear perspective.
Okay.
Because he talks about that Afro-Arab, and when you read that shit, ooh, juicy. But anyway.
I don't know, man. I don't. You know how it is on Twitter. Especially you date a white woman, but what has he got to complain about, man? I don't understand it. Like, he's scared to go outside and stuff like that. Matter of fact, man, listen. Oh, hold on. Oh, man, I gotta find this. Hold on, man.
A tweet?
No, I was on Facebook, man.
Normie
book. And listen, this is a black man that wrote that said this. And the tweet, it has like, how many shares does it have? 297 shares or 15 shares, whatever. It has a whole bunch of shares. It blew up, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to read you some of this stuff like that, man.
All right.
Twice a day, I walk my dog Ace around my neighborhood with one or both of my girls. I know that doesn't seem trust noteworthy, but here's something I must admit. I would be scared to take these walks without my girls and my dog. In fact, in the 4 years living in my house, I've never taken a walk around my house alone and probably never will. Sure, some of you may read that and think that I'm being melodramatic or I'm playing the race card. I still have no clue what the hell that means, but this is my reality. When I'm walking down the street holding my young daughter's hand and walking my sweet, fluffy dog, I'm just a loving dad and a pet owner taking I swear, and taking a break from the dualistness of crisis homeschooling. But without them by my side, almost instantly, I morph into a threat in the eyes of some white folks. Instead of being a loving dad to two little girls, unfortunately, all that some people can see is a 6'2", athletically built black man in a cloth mask who's walking around in a place where he doesn't belong, even though I'm still the same guy who wants to take a walk through his neighborhood. It's equal parts exhausting and depressing to feel like I can't walk outside alone for fear of being targeted.
So I'm gonna tell you how you sniff out a liar, because there's a lot of cap. There's a lot of cap on the internet, and there was a whole lot of cap in that. When they start writing like a fiction writer, sweet fluffy dog. They using words like morph. They're writing fiction. Do I believe he might be scared? No. Do I believe he might be insecure about his blackness? Yes. He feels insecure. The white man's intimidated his ass.
It's unbelievable. I had to be like, as a black man, this is the most pathetic post I've ever seen. He seriously just needs to turn the TV off. Right. That's why I replied. I couldn't say anything else, man.
What they said?
I couldn't even.
They was
one
killing
guy
him.
said, no. This one guy replied, I had the same thought, but as a white guy, I'm not allowed to speak the truth like that. The post seems so over the top. I thought it just might be all made up. Congrats on being a fellow Spartan. Let me know if you'd like to play football with me and my friends sometime. Yes, and black and white friends, if there are any critical race theory folks reading this, it's an easy, friendly game and usually play on the holiday weekends. So, yo, I posted like now listen, it's so funny to see some of the white folks that like my comments. They're like, man, thank God you said it. Like they get like he just said, he can't say it. He has to wait for me to say it, and then he gonna bit off my post. Yeah. Like, don't be scared. Just say it, man. It's like,
yeah, white man, you gotta grab your nuts and say that shit.
But you know, it's hard because if you get hit with that racism scarlet letter, you can get fired from your job. You can lose your job. You lose your everything. You know, nigga, I don't blame them.
If I was white, I have a Confederate flag tattooed on my back. I promise you, I'd be the whitest, proudest white man on this planet.
Oh my God. This is what shit goes down to. Mortal Thinker, a little something on those shoes. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Mortal Thinker. Sonny James, $25 donation. I see different. Give me filet mignon every night. Even ramen noodles look good. Different, though, than the government legislating what you eat. God separated people by race because when they come together, they conspire against him. What the hell?
I think Koofy on tape.
Goofy's on tight, man. Jeez, Lord have mercy.
Did you see that police car flip, man?
Bruh.
That's crazy, man. And I had some bootlickers trying to defend that cop. I'm like, man, I will kiss my. I wanted to block I muted some. I wanted to block every one of them. Like, man, come on, kiss my ass, man.
They were like, defending that shit?
Yes. Oh, she should have just pulled over. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. Because I said, listen, I was like, wife, when you gonna start riding, man? Some say, oh, we don't ride. I'm like, now I'm listening. I'll go back to that book, Thaddeus Russell, Renegade America. No, y'all used to ride. I don't know what happened to y'all. Y'all used to ride all the time. Yeah. You used to ride all the goddamn time. Yeah. You stopped. Now we wonder why America's messed up because white folks stopped riding. That's what the problem is in America.
Facts.
To be dead honest.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm like, the lady was pregnant and everything. What pissed me off the most, man? That cop just walked out this car. He backed up all slow.
Yeah.
He had no initial, like he wasn't trying to go fast or anything after he flipped her. He took his damn time walking. Yeah. Like that person could be hurt.
Right.
You're supposed to run over there like that could be seconds off a person's life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he gonna stroll like howdy doody over to the car. Mm-hmm. Why didn't you just pull over? It say right in the goddamn Arkansas book what you're supposed to do, and the lady did it to a fucking T, and this dumbass fucking T, whatever the fuck, they pitted the car, flipped it, and you got some of you jokers that are such bootlickers. That like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's whether Black Americans riot over police thing is a different story, but you have to be a total idiot to not to see American cops go overboard a lot of time. and they kill more white folks than anybody. Y'all should be big mad.
Yeah.
Why do you think they sent all of them American police officers over to the redacted land to train those 2 summers ago? I told you, you shines that then. You didn't listen, and look at what you happened. If you don't think they didn't go over to redacted land and learn these tactics from them jokers who operate with impunity, what do you think they're going to bring home? To hit your head up. They're gearing it up so they can just start smoking your ass.
Facts.
Dumb as shit, man.
They retarded. They've been smoking too much of that back to blue weed. Too much of that, that patriot shit or whatever the fuck they be giving them motherfuckers. Shout out to Cooley Bravo checking in chat. Cooley, text me. But Cooley, I need you to do me a favor, bro. I need you to do me a favor. You have to talk to Wasted Talent Podcast. Trust me, you have to do that interview. That is an interview you sleeping on that you need for your brand. Trust and believe. And when it goes, I'm going to push it. And it's going to be a hot one. But you got to do it, bro. You got to do it for me, man. Trust and believe it's going to be a dope interview. I want to talk about NatGeo Boy still.
Okay.
I want to put out something really clear here. What the white liberal used to call us? What the white racists used to call us back in the day, other than the N-word? That took away your manhood. Starts with a B.
Boy.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's what they used to call you, right? Boy.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. What does this NatGeo thing say? Black boy, white world, perpetually exhausted. It's gotten so crazy that the white liberal has gotten so good at racism that he no longer has to call you a boy. He gets you to call yourself a boy. Then post an article and a tweet on you calling you a black boy. We fought German shepherds and fire hoses. Our ancestors fought German shepherds and fire hoses not to be called a boy. They turned around and everything's black boy magic. Black boy joy. And now here we have this thing saying black boy, white world, perpetually exhausted. I'm sure you are exhausted because you find yourself to be a boy. Men don't have these problems. That's why I'm glad they didn't say black men. He said black boy. Yeah, because you're a little boy. Then they found all the pictures. He got a pog on his arm. He hanging out with the white fraternities and all his friends is white.
Oh.
No, did you see the other pictures? They the whole thread.
No, I ain't looking at this shit.
Oh man, they the whole thread of all his little white friends. I started to feel sorry for him because I was like, maybe he is exhausted with all these white friends. If I had that many white friends, I'd be exhausted. I didn't get a white friend until Chad came around. And I'm still looking at that motherfucker like he might be the alphabet boys. See, I'm gonna have to check Chad for a wire at Hotep Nation Weekend. But like seriously, like I never considered having a white friend until Chad came around. So when I see all these people with white friends, I'm looking at them like, you was real comfortable. What are you complaining about? And the same people that complain about racism got more white friends than me. They're surrounded by white people. So either you're speaking about your real experience with white people because all your friends are white, or you're just pushing an agenda to push your victimhood. I don't know. It's real funny. I just want to point that out.
But you're right about how the white liberal, flip boy on us. Now make yourself call yourself boy. They did because they did the same thing with colored people of color. They did the same thing with colored people, flipped it to people of color.
Yes. Yes, they did.
You don't like you being called colored people no more, boy? Just give us a few years. We'll make yourself call yourself that.
Mm-hmm.
Come 2020, here we come. Us people of color. Oh, white man done did it again. Niggas magic, man. Yo, the white man, Magic Johnson with that racism.
The puppet master, man. He too good with this shit, man. That's why sometimes I'm like, I can't do nothing with y'all, man. Why you doing that? He got it, man. He got it.
Oh man.
Shut up, Chad.
Oh, the FBI is. Did you see that? I don't really have anything to say, but like, come on, man. Like the FBI, when they're investigating NBA YoungBoy, they labeled their Operation Never Free Again.
Yeah, they got jokes.
Oh man,
they having fun up there at the bureau.
Well, but this is the new bureau. No, let's not forget. This is the new bureau, the People of Color Bureau, the LGBT Bureau. You know what I mean? This is them. This is their investigation. See, I told y'all what was going to happen. These niggas going, if y'all think these guys were playing before, they ain't going to be playing with you now.
Right.
They going to play with you now and put some shit on it. Now you going to name, I bet you a black person named it. I bet you any amount of money. Like, what should we come with the operation? What would she name the operation? Here comes Jamal Black Ass. I got one, Chad. Operation Never Free Again. They know everybody laughing, throwing their coffee everywhere and shit like that. Man, swear to God. That's fucked up, man. That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. That's what they do. They having fun, man. Shout out to Cooley. He said they locked in for Sunday. That's what's up. I'm looking forward to that, man. Let's do it, man.
Oh, good.
Let's do it.
Chad. Wait. Chad F12. Wait. Cannon. NatGeo Nugget is lying his ass off. Scared. He want clout.
Yeah, definitely.
Hotep. I'm sure Tatum gave a logical explanation for that cop. Oh man, I know he was sopping his butter biscuits waiting for that one, man. Solar Bear, all whites should be required to study about the Blair Mountain Rebellion. Chad F12. Wizard X. Whites only riot when it comes to sports like hockey games.
Word. That's true.
All the goddamn time, man. What the hell happened? Papa Hotep, we were kings. Chad, exhausted from all the white frat parties. Is that what's happened? What the hell? He was exhausted. Chad, okay, gets the Koofy. He's my new black friend. Thanks. I greatly appreciate it. Sonny James, government can't legislate kindness or equality. Spirituality can do that. Moral relativism can't. It ain't kooky. We're at the Tower of Babel moment. Ken Hotep, right. First it was POC, then Latinx. Don't X represent unknown variable in algebra.
Well, that's what they trying to do. They trying to turn everybody into variables, like birthing people.
Variants. At least the Latins are like, yo, y'all can kiss my ass. We ain't saying that shit.
Word.
I don't know. That's all I got, man.
Paul, I'm about to run a commercial one more time.
August 26th through the 28th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotep Nation Weekend. The world will never be the same. Get your tickets and be a part of the first ever Hotep Nation Weekend. Hotep Nation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to spread the philosophy of hard work and self-care, will be hosting a weekend in Vegas with live podcasts, panels, pool party, and much more. Exclusive meet and greets with major figures in the Hotep community, including Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, President Doe Dudes, and other special guests. Network and build bridges in the Hotep community. Enjoy Vegas with a cool group of people. All of this can be found at the Hotep Nation Convention. So who is this for? Are you looking to build up your community? This is for you. Are you looking to expand business opportunities? This is for you. Are you looking for an opulent time with nation builders? This is for you. Hotep Nation's first annual convention in Las Vegas, this August 26th through the 28th. All information can be found in the description below. You won't want to miss this.
We back.
That's all I got. Uncle Hotep Factor this Sunday. 8, 9-ish. I'll be here. I'll be on Spaces. You'll be on Spaces as well. You can chime in and listen. Have my call-in show every Sunday at 8.
Patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told you. Make sure y'all get in there for our exclusive content. Also next week, we have our when you're a VIP member of patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told you, you get access to our monthly meetup where we hop on Zoom and shoot the shit for a couple of hours. It's a really good time. So if anybody wants to get in on that, go ahead, patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told you. That's all I got though, man.
All right, man. Good show. Yeah, we got to think of something for next week. 3-year anniversary. Time flies, man. So
Word.
I ain't freaking. I know, but we'll think of something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, man.
I know.
All right, thanks everybody coming through. Yeah, good show. Yeah, we got to think of something for next week. 3-year anniversary. Time flies, man. So
Word.
I ain't freaking. I know, but we'll think of something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.